What's up, everybody? Welcome to Divisional Sunday. We got a lot to talk about, and it's going to be fun. Oops, let me turn that up. But it's about to be crazy, man. It's about to be crazy. We had a very eventful Saturday. Um,
Yeah.
a lot of
Well,
things we
one game was
expected to happen.
eventful.
A lot of things we didn't expect to happen. So it was crazy. But guys, how y'all feeling? Source was good. Didge was good.
Tired, man. Tired. I'm
I am
tired.
also tired, but doing good otherwise.
It's all
Successful hate watch yesterday. Always love those. Shout out to Denver. I'm sorry to hear about your quarterback, but y'all got the job I needed done.
Yeah, I won't trying to hear that. That sounds a little piece of me went away. Yeah, it's that's just kind of crazy for my boy Bo to go down like that, man.
I watched the play. Like I found because I couldn't find it online because nobody realized he was hurt. So like nobody was like taking copies of the play and like posting it online or anything. Mm-hmm. Finally, Sports Center had it, and it was the run where he lost 2 yards, like the one where he just sort of went towards the sideline, lost 2 yards. But he got up and did 2 more plays after that.
Yeah.
And one of them he threw it deep. That was that second pass interference. So it was like, even seeing him jog back to the huddle and like go through the motions, I wouldn't have guessed that was an injury.
Mm.
So
I missed it.
You missed it?
Yeah, I was watching the game, but I was in and out. I was getting ready because I had the DJ at 9, so I was grabbing stuff and moving around. But I saw the interference. I heard the run play, but I didn't see it, and then I didn't pay any attention to him specifically. After that, he threw the one pass, and then he threw the deep joint, which was interference. Then he kneeled.
Yeah.
So yeah, I caught most of it, but I missed when he got hurt though.
And the thing, like, I was telling Prime, I was like, I watched it. Like, I was still watching the game, and like, I didn't realize he got hurt. It was such a freak play. Like, when the announcement came out, when you sent the message to the group chat, I was like, dang, did Prime get caught by a fake? Did he get caught by a fake account? There's no way this actually happened.
Yeah, I was like, what? How is it? How is this possible? He got hurt on the kneel down? Like, what happened?
So I was like, what is going on?
No, it was crazy. I had to double check it, but I knew it was legit, and the reason being that it was legit because Adam Schefter. So how you set your alerts, right, to actual pages. So like even on TikTok, if a certain creator goes live, you get the alert to your phone, no matter what you're doing and whatever. So on X, I got a few people, Garofolo, Adam Schefter. As far as football is concerned, a couple of other people. So it came straight to my phone, like on an alert. So I knew it was the legit Adam Schefter.
Right.
So not one of them fake ones running around. I said, whoa. And then maybe, now I take that back. I don't think it was Adam Schefter. I think it might have been Mike Garofolo first.
I think it was. That's the one I think that you put in the group chat.
Schefter maybe about a minute later.
I still, even after because obviously it was a quick second to go check and make sure it was the real account. Then I was like, all right, well, did he get hacked? Let me see if anyone else is talking about it. And for like a minute or so, obviously the time that it takes for everybody to type up their tweets, nobody had it at first. I was like, okay, maybe he got hacked. ESPN still didn't have it on their website. And then that's when I had already turned on the Niners and Seahawks game. And then they started talking about it on there. And I was like, dang, this is such a crazy occurrence.
Yeah, it was ridiculously crazy, man. And I'm sitting there like, because the first thing I saw was, what's it, Garofolo? So all I saw was terrible news.
So like, he did. So yeah, he tweeted out that first, and I think it was because maybe he wanted to make sure to get all the details, but it was like a precursor, like, yo, this is not great. Nobody probably understood what he was talking about, and then. Now, as you go back and look at it, like you said, when you were talking about him celebrating at the end, you can kind of see, like the grimace and like the pain that he was in. Like even when Sean Payton was trying to celebrate with him on the sideline, it kind of looked like he was looking at him like, hey, this is not good. And it's so terrible.
A source, because what he's talking about. So we were in the group chat yesterday, and when Did said he didn't see it, you know how you see something and you notice something different, or man, I don't want to say odd, but there's something, maybe it's a tad bit off, but you don't put too much into it. Or you might see something and say, oh, that explains it, or it wasn't what I thought. So at the very end of the game, when the game was over and I'm watching, and you see they show the Broncos and they show Bo Nix after the field goal. When he gets up, instead of celebrating and jumping, when he kind of gets up, he's walking out. But I thought he was being humble. You know what I'm saying? Knowing he's going to go over there and meet Josh Allen. Got mad respect for Josh Allen. He wants to keep it humble. So he wasn't going crazy like, yeah, we won. Yeah. And that's what I thought it was. And then later we get the report about what happened. And the first thing that hit me said, dog, I don't think he was being humble. I think he knew that something was seriously wrong. Like, it wasn't just no regular, I'm hurt.
You could kind of see it even like when he was going back to the sideline for them to kick the field goal. Like now, once you have brought it to the attention and once you see the injury, you could see the body language the entire time.
The way he walking, yeah.
Man, that hurt me, man. Y'all know how I feel about Bo. I was like, Bo, I thought Bo would take a larger step than he had through most of this season. But here we are now. He comes out. He plays well in a divisional game. And my man's is about to go to the AFC Championship game. Like, okay, this is what I'm talking about. Could it be this man be playing in the Super Bowl? I'm sitting there and I'm happy, man. And the next thing I know, when I see this, I'm like, bro, come on. And imagine being a Denver Bronco fan, y'all. Imagine being a Denver Bronco fan like right now. And you went from the highest of highs to you ain't even probably made it all the way out of the parking lot yet. You're mile high and somebody, yo, ho.
Yeah.
You got to be kidding me.
It was that quick? The news came out that quick?
Yeah, it feels like they were still, because I think that might have been like the first thing Sean Payton said at his press conference.
Yeah, it was, I can tell you, Source, that news was out within 30 minutes of them getting off the field.
Wow. It might have been like 15.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just being, when I said 30.
Yeah, you being generous. It was the game, the dust hadn't settled on the game yet. Like there might have still been some players still on the field. Like, they especially end of the season, they still talking to whoever.
Yeah.
It came so quickly, and I think that's why everybody thought it was fake at first. Because it was like game ended, 5-10 minutes later, Bo Nix out for the season.
I saw it in the Sports Ball podcast group. I saw 2 posts on it, but they didn't say what it was. It was like one was a meme and one kind of alluded to it, but didn't say. And I still had no clue. So I saw it and I was like, that's odd. But I was, like I said, I was either en route,
right,
or DJing. So I didn't pay any more attention to it. And nobody said it in the joint. I saw 4 or 5 different people that I know last night that came up and we talked and all that. And we even talked about football. But nobody mentioned Bo Nix or his ankle. So maybe they didn't know either. But yeah, I was still like, this is a joke. Until last night. I think maybe when I got home and that joint, I think Prime actually posted what it said, like what actually happened. Or maybe I just missed the first post. But when I saw that one, I was like, is this real? Then I saw the one with him walking off the field. I was like, did it happen right here? Like, was it when he kneeled? That's when I thought about the kneeling thing. But it was crazy. It was crazy even not knowing until later.
Yeah, man, my God.
Crying. He's still crying inside.
Yeah, it hurts, man. It hurts. I got players that I attach myself to, and I had hopes for both. Especially since y'all threw the shot at me the other day about my man Drew Lock. I got to be right about something, man. Bo was ready to play in the AFC Championship game, man.
Oh, well, Bo Nix, Drew Lock, Denver, Bo Nix.
Hey, let me tell you what's funny. And I'm going to tell you what's so funny about that. So, and I don't know if you can see it. I can read it here. But back to the group chat last night. Can you see that? I can read it.
I feel no, I can't. I feel bad for Broncos fans. Okay, is that
So-
you?
That was me. Yeah,
That's you.
So,
Okay.
so what happened was at the beginning we posted it, and Joel was like, "Who's the backup?" So I replied, "Jared Stidham." So this is Didge, right? That was crazy.
It's rough.
Your boy conceded with the red cup.
Uh-huh.
It's rough.
And then Diz comes back with, "I feel bad for the Bronco fans that had to be a whirlwind of 30 minutes." And then of course at the bottom I put, "They should have kept Drew Lock."
Yeah, bring him back. This could have been his moment.
Yeah. So, but that was wild, man. But it's the Stidham show now, like the Stidham show. And I guess if you're gonna have any confidence in Jared Stidham, is that your boy drafted him, Didge.
He did.
They were thinking he was gonna be the actual successor, possibly to Brady. They were thinking that this guy would have a shot of being a successor to Brady. And if I remember correctly, I think his first actual, he hasn't thrown a pass this year. So that's
He hasn't thrown a pass since 2023. I saw they were talking about it on SportsCenter last night.
Yeah, week 18. Remember, he got in the last game because he played the last game because they weren't playing anybody, in the last week of the season, the rest of starters. Yeah, so but yeah, he's but his first game ever in his career, I feel like might have been the Raiders. I think he had a nice game. I think he threw for like 300 yards or something like that.
Yeah, I'm looking at his overall career stats. Like you said, his first 3 years in the league, he didn't touch the field. But when he did finally get a shot with the Raiders in the 2 games, he threw for 600 yards, 4 touchdowns. He also threw for 3 interceptions. But you figure that's about at least 300 a game.
Prime was like, "This is it. This is my guy."
No, man, but that was just this crazy change of events. I was so happy because we were getting a really good football game, like a really good football game. Josh Allen. Rock was in the group talking about, well, we all know how this gonna end, and and it was setting up, looking like here comes Josh Allen. Because even when Denver went down on that drive and they scored, I said, "Look at Bo, that's what I'm talking about."
That was good.
Yeah, and they came right back down, especially on that pitch. They catching pitch play. I'm like, at the first, this is crazy, and we setting up for something wild. The only thought I had in my mind, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, and I wouldn't wish anything bad, of course, because I also was kind of rooting for Josh Allen. I just had mixed feelings about this. I said, they're gonna be on his neck. He don't win this game. I just hope with all these turnovers. The thing that flashed in my head was him getting down that close when they were around near the red zone, and him throwing a pick, to your boy, to Surtain or somebody, and I'm like,
you heard Romo. Romo was on when Brandon Cooks was over there on that one of them last plays. He was like, he might go at Surtain. I'm like, no, he's not. He's not going at Surtain. He shouldn't, because y'all gonna clown him if he throws a pick over there, and say, why did he throw on Surtain? Because why would you do that? But
yeah, why?
Earlier, dang, give me a minute. I lost the thought. It was at the beginning when you were talking. It'll come back to me.
Yeah, it was that was wild. But what I do want to ask y'all guys while we're here, because there's a lot of penalties, a lot of plays. Some of the Bills fans, of course, in the group, Will and a couple of people upset, talking about the Bills got robbed in this thing. Did y'all think that was a interception or a catch in that play down in the cook?
JJ Watt had the perfect answer to this. If Bro didn't intercept the ball there and that ball touches the ground, they're not calling it a fumble. They're calling it an incomplete pass.
True.
So the fact that it just happened to go into somebody else's arms, it's not a catch. It's an interception. He didn't survive the ground. It's a crappy rule. It's whatever. But
I agree.
It's the rule we went with all year. It doesn't change just because somebody magically intercepted in instead of it hitting the ground.
Yeah, that's a great point, and probably not something that everybody looked at or considered. Because why would you consider this to be a thing? But it definitely happened. When I first saw it, I was like, "That's a catch." And if I was a Bills fan, I would be like, "That's a catch," because his body hit the ground, knowing the rule. Be like,
Yeah.
"No." It's like me talking about Bradbury. It wasn't interference. Like, okay, we know it was interference. Like he grabbed my man in the Super Bowl.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Against, that
He
was
had that.
But I was like, oh no, they can't call that. Trying to that's bias. Same thing. The fact that so many people are like, oh, the NFL's rigged, blah blah blah. They're doing all that over this, as if this isn't a bang bang play, just proves to me how people just want there to be something else other than mano a mano on the football field or any
True.
sport.
It's also because it's Josh Allen. And this is gonna sound crazy coming from me because I'm a noted Bills hater, but Josh Allen also had 5 turnovers. He had a turnover where they scored a free 3 points going into the half
Yeah,
That was the one.
he
That was
wanted
bad.
to be dumb. I don't even know what he was doing there. Like even if he would have got tackled, they couldn't do anything. So it's like he made dumb decisions. What are we talking about here?
I just
Yeah.
remembered what I was going to say earlier. The fact that the moment of this game was 20 what was it, 24-23 Buffalo driving. You got to punch that in. You have to punch that in. You can't leave leave it up to your defense to end the game. You got to it's again with Josh Allen, it's Josh Allen this, Josh Allen that. You, Josh Allen, if you're going to get all of the credit, regardless of you got 2 tight ends and one of the best running backs, none of that really matters because they still say it's all Josh Allen. Even during the game, I don't know if it was this week or last week, it was like, somebody help that man. Somebody help that man. I was like, come on, bro, like for real. But the fact that they did not punch that in, that sealed their fate. That moment, not anything else. That not taking the game with the lead.
Had the lead, was driving. Denver's defense was on their heels. That like it's whatever. And then the other thing, they missed. Did you guys see the hold? When Buffalo was at, they were in their own end zones. It was beginning of overtime.
It would have been a safety.
Like that was a safety.
Yep.
So it's like
that would have been that would have been crazy.
That was game. Because
It would have been over.
And so it's like, I get it. Josh Allen is the hope. He would if this was
the great white hope, man.
He is.
It's cool.
He is the great white hope. If this was Lamar Jackson, if this was Jalen Hurts, he would be getting slandered to the end of the earth. But because it's Josh Allen, we got to give excuses every season about why it wasn't his fault. It was somebody was out to get him. The plucky underdog. Like, no, bro choking. Bro been in the league 7 years. This is supposed to be his year. All his compatriots ain't there, and he still couldn't get it done because that's what Josh Allen does. That's what Bills football is. Like Bills football is playoff heartbreaks.
Oh, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. It really is.
Like,
well, it depends on who you ask. Like if it's Buffalo fans, of course, they're on one side of the fence.
Of course,
I've seen some people they cooking, which I know it's people that are not Bills fans that are cooking.
Oh yeah,
they're cooking. I mean, that's inevitable, man.
My cousin, not cousin, another cousin. I ain't gonna say who it is in the group. He sent me a message as soon as the game was over. I don't want to hear no more about Josh Allen.
Oh, I had the memes ready. It's time to start a conversation. I sent that the minute. I mistimed it. I sent it before the kick went off, and I was like, "Dang, I hope you don't miss this."
Man, Josh, man, it's rough. You see the man Liddy in there talking about 3 of the turnovers led to 13 points by the Broncos. Yeah, and kicked off by the fact that we were just talking about the main one that I knew immediately when it happened, what you just brought up, was the one right before that gimme 3 right before that
play.
Right before half and right after half as well.
Yeah, the one before half was just more disgusting because it literally, like, it was next play was point.
Yeah.
Ridiculous, man. But yeah, Josh, man, and I ain't trying to be funny. I don't make light of anybody's emotion. But after last year, I already knew that's one of the first things we're gonna see is Josh gonna be crying. I said they're gonna have this man, and then sure enough, my man got to the podium, and it all they all came out, man. But they told me he left his team down, and as you see his teammates, they showed a couple different teammates when they were in the locker room, and the people were asking about him. Man, they was in that joint tearing up too, like. And both of them said he didn't let them down, but his thing was I let my team down, and neither one of the guys that they interviewed could even finish the interview. Like at that point,
Deion Dawkins was one of them.
Yeah, and that's dope that the team is that close, but he kind of let them down.
7,
He
put everything out there. He put everything
think about
out
the players
there.
that and not to super nitpick because playing quarterback at any level is hard. But dog, if you hit Knox on that joint, that was easy money. If you throw the ball in front of Cooks on that other joint, go to the dead space.
Josh Allen, a great quarterback, and maybe one day he gets one when he leaves Buffalo, and I'll be happy for him then. But just yesterday wasn't it.
Shout out to my dog. This is one of my sons right here, y'all. This is my son. He said he didn't even wait to get in the car.
No, he came to that press conference already in tears. That man was crying on the field.
So he didn't even wait to get
I ain't mad at him.
I fully get it. I'm sure if I was ever in that position, y'all see me full on sobbing, get into my press conference.
Oh, for sure. The Don Mega in the house.
The new Jim Kelly is crazy.
He said,
Jim Kelly at least got
this is the thing.
He wished he was Jim Kelly.
Like
right.
Jim Kelly was at least getting to the bowl.
Right.
And look, I don't care about them other two situations, but two of them he won't go in anyway. I'm gonna let y'all know. I just want to let y'all know.
Let us know, Prime. Let us know.
I mean, you don't want to do the research. One of them was ugly.
Fordham Jones. He went to Fordham Jones.
Yeah.
Also, did y'all hear Tony Romo say that Josh Allen might be the greatest red zone quarterback of all time?
No, I would have turned the broadcast off. I'm glad I didn't hear it because I'd have missed a great
Y'all
game.
think he's a red zone quarterback?
Did they miss him throwing all them picks them 2 years back to back? What is it? Come on, bro. Come on, man. Come on, dog.
No, Tony Romo, when one of his favorites is up, he is insufferable. He might be worse than Collinsworth with Mahomes.
That's probably why I like Romo. I do the same thing. So. I be doing the same thing. So that's probably why Romo. I like Romo. I don't care.
He's probably the greatest red zone quarterback of all time.
He be making up. He ain't even got to be a quarterback. Whenever his favorite player is up, and Tony Romo got a lot of favorite players, so he just be insufferable.
Off topic, but on topic. Hey, y'all remember when y'all used to say, not y'all two, y'all used to say that Tony Romo was the greatest thing ever on a sideline during a football game? Y'all used to say that. And look,
he started off well.
He did start off good.
He started off great.
No. He did. He started out good. Caveat. Because he used to say what was about to happen. Because he studied tape. Because he was on the field in a locker room the season before, and he was a quarterback. What do you expect? Everybody like, oh my God, he knows the come on, bro. Like, and I said it then too. I said it then, and I'm saying it now. Y'all was overselling that joint. And I'm not mad at Romo, hate him, love him, whatever, but y'all was glazing that man crazy.
Well, they did say that people were criticizing Romo because upstairs because supposedly he didn't got lazy. So they were thinking he got lazy and won't study and stuff no more. And just
that's because all he wants to talk about his favorites.
Yeah. And making up stuff. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, but yeah, man, crazy situation. And I think this thing now is bigger than just Josh Allen. Because I'm going to be fair about one thing. I don't know if people know this, but do you realize in his 7 losses in the playoffs that the defense has averaged giving up almost 32 points a game?
Yeah, I knew this was coming.
Now, granted, that doesn't have to do with the the turnovers he had yesterday. But I mean, they've given up an average of 31.5 points per game in his 7 losses in the playoffs. So I don't know how much we hold, how many of those we really can hold him accountable for. I mean, I guess we hold him accountable because he's the quarterback, but I'm just saying.
No, that's not an unfair point, because it's a lot of times when quarterbacks play great, put up 40 points, put up 38 points, and lose, and people are like, well, he made a mistake.
Romo!
No, he was great for 6 out of 7 drives they scored. The one that they didn't score, you're focusing on, not counting the other 6 where he played great. So sometimes, it depends on the person. People are definitely unfair and nitpick when it comes to stuff like that.
For sure. They I'm just doing that. The bigger picture, and I don't even have a picture for him, but maybe we need to start thinking about 2. Remember when I brought up the situation back in the Baltimore thing about the situation running its course between Harbaugh, the relationship between Harbaugh,
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah. McDermott and Josh Allen, they seem to like each other. But McDermott came, I believe, the year before they drafted Josh Allen.
Yep.
And I'm just saying, I mean, do you think that McDermott's job could be on the line?
Not even close. No way.
Should it be?
Nah.
It probably shouldn't. I do think it might be more than sources say, because at some point I feel like they're going to be like, well, what's not getting us over the hill? Mm-hmm. And they're not finna give up on Josh Allen. If you're not giving up on your quarterback, your second scapegoat is your head coach.
That's a good point. But when they're in tandem and they've done well all this time,
get you.
They're not 9-8. They're not 9-8 going in.
No, I get you. But I just, owners are irrational though. Also, and they're like, something has to change. And like I said, if you're not giving up on your quarterback, maybe the GM next. But I don't know how long that GM's been there.
They all right, man. They all right.
Yeah, you look at it. If you go back while you checking that dish,
we'll have the same conversation.
Yeah, if y'all check it, guys. If you go, so it's been a roller coaster. So you look at these losses in the past few seasons. So last year, of course, it was the Broncos in the divisional, Kansas City in the AFC Championship. So adding to this, that's the lone AFC Championship appearance that they had together. Remember when we were talking about Lamar? I'm just keeping it real. Lamar and he was drafted the same year as Josh Allen, but he's made it to exactly 1 AFC Championship game.
Wait, how many has Lamar been to?
1. Am I right, Diz? It is just 1?
Yeah, it's just 1 for
They've been
both of them.
How many has Joe Burrow been to?
1.
1? Burrow went to No, I'm just saying. But Burrow not really on the stand right now because Burrow didn't.
I'm saying
Burrow,
quarterbacks that are not. I mean, you can't say generational talents because they're in the same generation. But these are considered great quarterbacks across the board.
Yeah.
So it's not like they losing to bums.
Right. Oh, I agree with you. I agree with
Patrick
you.
Mahomes.
Yeah.
McDermott and the GM came the same year. So they're both 2017.
17, okay.
And you look at and you Source just mentioned Mahomes. So there's 4 times in this stretch that they've lost to.
Okay.
4 times in that stretch of the playoffs since McDermott's been there. He's got in 2017. So 4 times they've lost to the Chiefs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why this year was supposed to be different. But that's why this year was supposed to be different, and that's why I think this year's gonna sting more. It makes sense that the GM and Brandon Beane is the GM. He came from Carolina. He was assistant GM there, where McDermott was defensive coordinator. So it makes sense that they came the same year.
And you mentioned Burrow. They did lose to the Bengals in 23. Y'all remember?
Right.
In the divisional. So getting out of the divisional,
he's like that.
It is
people act like it's easy though. People People put that
to be
stuff on
fair,
people and act like it's easy to get from A to B, and everybody's supposed to get there, except there's only one spot, and we're talking about 4 different people trying to get to the one spot.
True.
I think in this case, it's not Josh Allen, because Josh Allen doesn't even put himself out there as like super cocky about stuff. Like he just goes out like he plays the game. It's the media, and I granted, the media does this for a lot of players, but the media anointed him as like the greatest thing ever. He's the greatest quarterback in the AFC, and so when you start getting anointed as the greatest, the results on the field have to match, and getting to the divisional or getting to one AFC championship game isn't what the greatest does.
Right.
That's very fair. Very fair. Same. And, even though they can argue it's the same as Lamar Jackson, I feel like they wanted to put him, they still, even more recently, they still just want to put him ahead of Lamar Jackson. Like he next. Lamar Jackson, he ain't on the same level. You don't know they're. If somebody said they were the same, I'd be like, okay, that's fair. That's fair.
It's always baffled me, and I thought I brought it up on this show maybe last year or maybe early this year. So we think about that draft in 2018. That was the draft where Baker went first, Sam Darnold went third, and then Josh Allen went seventh. Y'all remember who came after Josh Allen?
I don't remember that draft.
You shouldn't. You shouldn't. But he was drafted as high as number 10. Is no longer in the league. I know who would know. He in the comments, but because he played the backup for his squad.
It wasn't okay. It's not Rosen, is it?
Yes, Josh Rosen.
Ooh, I think
Josh Rosen was drafted 3 spots after Josh Allen at number 10. And remember, he drafted in Arizona, and then Arizona thought they had a big thing there. And then he ended up with the Niners as a backup. And then, of course, Lamar didn't go to 32. So what's crazy is I remember seeing something maybe early this year. So he's not in the league anymore. I don't know if he's working with the team or whatever, but they say he's pursuing his master's on something.
He works at Payless.
That's messed up.
Definitely getting paid less now.
Oh,
definitely getting paid less now. But I just thought that was a nugget to throw out there. Whatever happened to Josh Rosen?
I thought about Josh Rosen recently, well, probably within the last year, because there was an argument about quarterbacks and being cocky, but in my statement, I said Josh Allen, and this was on social media. I said Josh Allen, and the people was on my neck. Josh Allen, how can you? Then I realized I said Josh Allen. I meant Josh Rosen. Yeah, it was too late though. It was way too late. It was going crazy.
Boy, Liddy talking about the UFL.
I think he coaching.
He probably is. That's what a lot of them do. You'd be surprised if you would go back and look on the college level or even in the pro level, how many people that we forgot about. Some of them, had long NFL careers. Some of them had very short NFL careers. I'm talking there's guys we drafted. They might have made it like 5 or 6 seasons. We don't think about them and hear about them anymore. You find out they're the passing game coordinator over here, or they're the special teams. This, you'd be like, wow, quality control. Like, it's crazy. Ton of folks, man. Ton of folks. But
I'm looking it up now. I need to know what happened to Josh Rosen.
I know he's supposed to get his master's degree or something. I saw a while.
That's what his Wikipedia still says. It says he's a student at Wharton School of Business in Pennsylvania.
Yeah, Josh Rosen is an investment banker at J.P. Morgan after completing his MBA at the Wharton School of Business at University of Pennsylvania.
I bet he's nice with it too, making mad money.
Now this is AI overview, so you can't trust them for real. They be making up stuff.
Is it Jason Pierre-Paul? I think some D lineman is now an investment banker and is apparently making a killing.
Is it Jason Pierre-Paul? I remember that too. It is somebody. I I felt like it was a defensive lineman or somebody because remember seeing a picture of somebody in a suit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember seeing that. So cats out here making more careers out of things, man. That's all right. Get that money flowing.
Right.
The NFL money don't last forever. Even those who got the money, you got a passion, you go out and pursue and do what you do.
It was Justin Tuck. That's who it was.
Okay, yeah, I remember.
Wow, Justin Tuck.
Okay. Yeah, he like a managing director, like
out here getting money, making money. Also, guys, yesterday on Divisional Saturday, of course, we had the Niners, man, and the Seattle Seahawks.
Oh my gosh, this picture is so
accurate.
Apropos. Yeah, that's it. The Niners on the ground laying down. Lord, that is.
Come on, man, that's you wrong.
Look at that. You picked the picture. What you mean? Come on.
You wrong for that one, dog.
I mean, they beat us. I'm just saying. I'm just looking at the picture like that is really what happened. That's what happened.
Hey,
right there.
Hey, I won't try to be funny, man. Holler at your cuz, man. That won't be, dog. We
Prime did pick the picture. Sources.
He picked the picture.
And then you're gonna throw it up. Maybe I picked the picture probably to remind myself how dumb I was for two reasons. Number one, I took Walker out of my FanDuel lineup.
Ooh.
All right. And number two, I moved him out. And the other night I made a comment on Thursday's show that the backup running back, Charbonnet, it recently been better than Kenneth Walker.
You did.
And I believe somebody that know Walker was watching our show, and he was like, "Hey, F that dude, Prime."
Turn it on.
Charbonnet, conveniently acts like he hurt his knee or something. The knee was sore, whatever happened, and this man gets more courage and went out there and went mad crazy on San Francisco. Dominate, running over people, shouldering people, laughing at people as he going in the end zone. It's crazy. So I want to say, I don't do this often, Kenneth Walker. I'm sorry.
Wow. Oh, apologies.
I'm sorry. If it means anything, you remember in previous years, I was the one big up in Kenneth Walker. But
that don't matter.
Must have on fantasy. But yeah, I messed up.
What have you done for me lately?
The only thing that saved me so far, so in the SBP joint is I only had two people play yesterday. I had Charbonnet. He netted me a total of 2 points. But guess what? I did have that Seattle defense, though, dog.
I can't believe I let y'all talk me into saying 9 points for the Niners. That was all I was thinking about this entire game.
He couldn't even sleep thinking about that. He couldn't even get on here. Let us know. So,
hey, ain't nobody twist your arm.
Y'all, the disgust I could feel through the screen when I said 6 points. And y'all was like, oh, it ain't going to be a repeat. It ain't going to be that was 2 weeks ago. I should have stuck to my guns.
Yeah, well, you learned a lesson.
What was the scores we had? I had 23-16 Seattle. Source took the 9.
I took the 9.
I wasn't going to bring that up.
Oh.
Listen, I took Buffalo too, so...
Source had the 9. Yeah, you right, dog. 16-13. Didge, you went 17-9. Hey, Didge, I'm gonna do it twice today. Don't y'all get used to this. Didge, I'm sorry. Sorry.
They had 17 in the first quarter, and I was like, oh, well, I was wrong.
But that 9, though.
Yeah,
I'm gonna tell you about the 6. Of course, Joel took the Seahawks. And JB had took his Niners 23-20. Speaking of JB, I think JB is in the house. JB said we definitely didn't have enough for them. Seattle looked like a complete team. Yes, they did. So complete. They looked so complete yesterday that Sam Darnold only had to throw. What did he throw for, like 124?
Yeah, I think he threw for like 124 and a touchdown.
Yeah, like you can dominate and your quarterback can throw for less than 130 yards. That's crazy.
Yeah, that was bad business.
And you can't say it was just the defense because we just talked about Kenneth Walker out there getting busy, And Jackson Smith, he had a couple of them. He stunned on him. Like, it was crazy. Yeah, so, but yeah, man.
The Niners, it was just too many injuries. That was my biggest point about why. Because obviously, if the Niners was healthy, I still think Seattle would have won, but I don't think it would obviously been this lopsided. But it was just injuries was piling up. The Niners limped into this game.
Yeah, I agree. Don say you was right, Source. He said we got walked down like Omar was coming. So, hey, that was crazy you said that because I was just thinking yesterday. It's time for my annual rewatch of The Wire since football season about to end. So I gotta have a way to spend some of my Sundays, right? So about to go run The Wire back for at least a sixth time. So shout out on that one. 3 takeaways for that Seattle defense, 3 turnover on down, and 13 to 14 quarterback pressures. Like they were coming. I'm gonna take my hat out to my dude DeMarcus Lawrence too, because any Cowboy fan is out here. Cowboy fans love ragging on DeMarcus Lawrence and how he was always overpaying him, and he won all that because he wasn't getting all these sacks, and they didn't give a darn about quarterback pressures and hurry. This dude been a monster on that defense with that defense the entire year. Quarterbacks running for their lives. Purdy knowing. I mean, let's be real. Purdy knowing. The dude was all over the screen last night, man. So shout out to DeMarcus Lawrence. Happy for him. Only thing I got about this guy, what do y'all think this means for Robert Saleh? Being they gave up this many points, you think they just give him the benefit of the doubt because of all the injuries? Because his name had been pretty hot too. There was teams requesting interviews with him or waiting to possibly interview him when this was over with. Y'all think this hurts him any or not?
I don't. I feel like I think, like I said, it's teams are gonna look at this like, man, you got there.
You got him. You got him.
You was bringing in 3rd and 4th stringers. It's tough. Like
Lawrence. JB said Lawrence was giving Purdy hugs all game. Yeah, he was. He was out there, man. He was in there. So let me see. Ran the ball 41-6. Dominant performance. Hey, Source, I don't know if you ran them in any of your fan duels, but them people gave me 21 points though.
Who that? The Seattle defense?
Yeah.
I had one lineup. I had Seattle defense, but I also had Sutton,
right,
and Charbonnet. So it didn't go well.
Yeah, I had the high defense last week too. I think I had 18 in it, but I took Seattle today. So, and I won last week's joint, by the way. Now I don't know if that's going to happen this time, but I didn't run but 2 people.
So you held on. You held on.
Held on and won it, bro. Held on and won it. Boy, Cliff Jones, shout out to Cliff. He hit me up, man. He said, man, that's a crazy lineup. Let's sit in the third, man. Shout out. And I was like, appreciate it, dog. We had a whole day of games today. Let's see if I can hold on. And yeah, I held on.
How many points did Seattle defense give you guys?
I got 21.
21.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I thought it would have been more.
It was 17 after the kickoff.
I mean,
I was in the car. I looked at my phone. That's why I said 7. I was like, the game just started like a couple seconds ago.
I was too busy still trying to figure out what was going on with Bo Nix that I missed that.
He was on ankle gate.
Who was it last week that which defense dominated last week? Who did I have?
Was it the Texans? Their defense.
It was the Texans.
Yeah.
I was gonna say
It went
and
crazy.
what was it? That was
they had 2 touchdowns.
Yeah.
How many points was that last week? Was it?
Had to be close to 30.
27 or something? It was 27. It was high.
That tracks because
I was one of the only people in the group, and I had almost given I shouldn't. Well, ain't that many people that play in there where JB know and Don know, but don't y'all be taking my joint about the defenses for the next couple of weeks though. That would got me over last week. Well, no, what's crazy was the lineup I had last week. Devontae Adams was the only player in that lineup that didn't hit double figures. Go figure. I didn't have Puka.
Oh, yeah.
Think about it. Devontae Adams was the only player in my entire lineup last week that did not hit double figures. That's crazy.
It is sad.
That is crazy. I was trying to see real quick before we move on. I was trying to see that I say that line. I don't think
I got it. I'm about to tell you in a second. Houston Texans, 27 points. They were only outscored in that game by Christian Kirk. I shouldn't have told you. I shouldn't have said that. Sorry.
Good old Christian.
He was balling after not doing much all season.
Yeah, in and off the field. They activated him late. I haven't done that. I don't have it. I must have erased it. I will tell you what everything else I had in there, but it was phenomenal. I wish I could do it every week.
I bet.
One more thing here. We're gonna.
But you won't take him today.
What the take who?
The Texans defense.
Oh no! Like I said, I already took the defense I got. So every lineup, every SPP lineup, and every lineup I took today, the couple that I have outside of everything was was Seattle.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So, man, let's pick these games, y'all. Let's pick these games. We got 2 games to pick. As we go down in the first one, of course, we were just talking about the Texans. We got the Texans and the Patriots, on deck. And I don't know how I feel about it. I really don't know how I feel about it, because I see a scenario where the Houston Texans defense is going to definitely be enough to keep them in this thing, and then you never know what's going to happen, because we've seen your boys struggle some in a couple of games against tough defenses.
We have.
We've seen.
No, Brian, this is your boy too. Don't be trying to put him on Dish like it ain't your. This one of your people.
Oh, I like the dude. I really like the dude. The dude, I told you he's an MVP candidate, but I'm real.
Should be MVP.
Relax.
Okay. No, I'm just saying he should be MVP. This ain't go. It's okay. We go see what happened when the NFL honors happen. But
I got mad love. I got mad love for Drake. But I'm just saying,
if he don't win, he gonna be.
I'm calling the rig. Yeah, I'm calling the rig like every other fan does. Rigged.
He was robbed.
The script didn't want that to happen.
Hey, well, look, real quick, y'all. I'm gonna interrupt your celebratory moment with your boy, but I'll tell you this: I found the joint, right? So here you go, Source. Last week I had Stafford with 26, ETN with 20, Kyron Williams with 14, Devontae Adams 9.7. I had Washington from Jacksonville 23. I had Romeo Dubs with 25. Colston Loveland for 22.
That's tough right there.
I had Moore from Chicago, DJ Moore for 14, and the Texans with 27.
That's a lineup right there.
Cooking. But my bad, Didge.
No, it's all good. He was cooking. That's a good lineup.
Your boy has struggled in times against when he's played really good defenses. And this defense right here ain't just really good. It's outstanding, bro. Outstanding.
Yeah,
what you do today, man.
This game does worry me. I'm not gonna hold you, because that Texans defense, obviously, it's the best in the league. We are the number 1 offense in the AFC, so that does help. Scoring offense, I should say. Scoring offense, I think. So that should help. Obviously, I got the Patriots. I got 24-20. I think it's supposed to be cold and rainy today in Foxborough. So this is not only a Southern team, but a Southern Dome team. I'm hoping they're not ready for those elements.
Yeah, they were showing earlier today when they were broadcasting outside of there. It was a couple of the broadcasters, the reporters it was raining pretty good. Kind of looked like, I don't know if it was a rain-snow mixture. I don't know what that was.
It is a rain-snow mixture. I think it's supposed to turn over to full snow by the time the game starts.
Mm-hmm.
But, it is what it is.
Yeah, I'm hoping
it's the cold.
Yeah, one of the reporters down there now, they're showing it doesn't look like it was at this moment. It was coming down the way it was earlier today, but you can still see a little bit So we'll see what happens. But yeah, I'm all for it, man. Get y'all some snow out there, bro.
Yeah, I know the Patriots official account is saying it's gonna be a snow day.
Y'all gonna score 24?
I think we could score 24. We averaged 28 on the season.
How much they average giving up?
Let me double check. We also
15? I don't know.
I had 16 in my head. I'm trying to remember. You can probably tell you.
It's probably less than 15.
Is it 16 points? 13, 16.
Hold up. ESPN, they think it's weird. They average giving up 17.
So I'd say it's 16, right? I feel like it's
17
like 16 point something. Okay. Yeah.
So that's not bad. 17, 28, 24. That's pretty much in the middle.
We as a defense also, we only give up 18. So keep that in.
I'm gonna give you props on that because people are not talking about it and don't realize that, the Patriots got a pretty good defense. The Patriots defense is solid. It's solid.
It's top 10.
Yeah, we've been talking Seattle and we've been talking Houston like crazy, but Pats have been steady defensively pretty much the whole year.
Yeah, that's the top. They're top 10. They're top 10 just in total yards, and if we're talking scoring, they're number 4 in the league. You're talking a point differential between them and Houston. If you're talking just points given up,
right? Nice. JB, I see JB got 2019. He going with the Patriots.
McCaffrey for MVP. Now what are we talking?
JB said that or Cuzzo?
No, JB said McCaffrey for MVP, and then he gave his score. You got to rep his guy, man.
I get you.
I say fair enough. That's not fair, but fair enough. It is.
I mean, hey, look. I mean, to be fair, I ain't gonna lie. I probably had a year or two. I said Romo should have got in there. Anyway,
no, that's fair.
Yeah, so Romo ball out. I couldn't help it. The defense couldn't stop no damn body. I mean,
Dak. Anyway,
Dak. Hey, say what you want, Dak. He had a case for about a couple of weeks. He had a great season this year. Let's say that.
Look at Prime. Look at you. I see you complimenting Dak. Nice job. 23-16 Patriots. I'm only going 23 after Dish pointed out the 28 that the Patriots average. And my original thought was 19-13. But I'm going to go ahead and give them that 23 because I think they're going to end up in better offensive situation a couple times due to hate to bring the black man down, but you know what I'm saying. The Stroud fella ain't just not my guy. He's just not my guy.
CJ Stroud is an interesting.
No Nico either.
Yeah, exactly. No Nico. You got Stroud. You relying on Kirk and Marks.
Man, it's gonna be tough, man. It's gonna be tough. The only thing they can hope for is that defense is on the superhuman level, and they can get them some short field and some pick sixes or something.
Yeah, it can be. That is a possibility.
I can see that. I mean, I saw a couple of things where I was on one site this morning, and a couple of the writers on it, didn't think this game was going to be close at all. They were saying like the Patriots were going to come out here. I think one guy did have it 10 points. There was another guy that had like a 16 or something. They didn't have it being a one-score game. Let me say that. Yeah. And I just seen things happen, man. You play good defense. If you play good defense, you can ride that for a while and just hope things break your way.
Yeah, like against a good pass rush, Drake made, and this is earlier in the season. Or at least, could turn over the ball, but so can CJ Stroud. So who knows what's going to happen with that? And go ahead.
I was just wondering how you feel about that running game.
I'm still not happy with it, but it's been better.
Yeah, I thought you talking about the Texans.
No, I'm talking about the Patriots because you've been talking about it all season.
Oh, it's still not great. Our leading rusher last week was Drake May.
Whew.
Like, it's not great. But, Drake May at least had, I think he had 70 yards rushing. So it's like, at least it's better. That's better than what we've been getting.
Hey, dude, I got to, I do it several times a year, and you've heard me mention that a lot. But this is one of them games you got to get your boy Hunter Henry.
Yeah,
Hunter Henry joint sneak past a linebacker or something. That's what it feels like to me that he got to touch that end zone in this game today.
He did last week, so hopefully he can again.
Henry, one of them guys, he'll show up for a week or two, then he next week might be 3 catches for 20 yards or whatever. Then a few weeks go by, then he shows up again. This feels like one of them games, man.
The big thing, I'm glad. I was worried when Christian Gonzalez went out.
Yeah.
I think he was in concussion protocol, to be specific, but
Christian
he went out, I think it was maybe mid third quarter, and obviously, unless he just didn't do anything, so they just didn't bring his name back up on the broadcast, I'm pretty sure he just never came back. So that was rough, and luckily, the Chargers' O-line was just decimated, so they weren't throwing the ball that much.
Gotcha. So you got Source got 23-16 Source?
Yep.
Diz got 24-20
for
the Patriots. JB got 20-19. Don't see none from Don, so maybe he might have ducked out. He might have stepped out. So I like all y'all scores, man. I'm gonna keep it on the same. I'm gonna keep it on the same football field. We're gonna stay in the same stadium here. And I'm just gonna go with 20-16 the Patriots.
The Broncos should lose home field because they quarterback not there.
I need the Patriots to win. I don't know. I don't know if I want to see Jarrett Stidham. Not that y'all defense is good, but I really ain't trying to see Danielle Hunter and Will Anderson. These guys burn down on Jarrett Stidham. They already messed up everything by letting Bo Nix get hurt. We were having a fabulous playoffs so far, and then this happens. I can't see Danielle Hunter and them running down Jarrett Stidham, man. I can't do it, bro. I can't do it. I play Madden the whole time the game is on. So might do that anyway, but yeah, I'm just saying.
I meant to point out last show that nobody asked this, but the last 2 black quarterbacks remaining in the playoffs are CJ Stroud and Caleb Williams. Nothing against Caleb, really, but that's crazy.
That is crazy, though.
That is.
No Lamar. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy.
No Lamar, no Hurts, no Love, no Mahomes. Good Lord. Like, what are we doing?
Wow.
What are we doing?
Like, we should have seen it coming, though. Source, we should have seen it coming, man. Seen it coming. We was already going into the playoffs alone. You're saying the last people remaining. We were talking about we went into the playoffs without Patrick Mahomes and Lamar Jackson.
True that.
Went into it.
True that.
Don't got started without him.
Good Lord.
That's crazy. That is crazy. But we're going to play the game and see what happens.
Yeah, man.
All right. So next up, the second game that we got with NBC has got to join tonight. And that is going to be, of course, I know you couldn't wait for this one. So we're going to make sure
that's what I'm talking about. Forget your actual team. Let's talk about this.
Yeah, I'm proud of myself where I did that graphic, by the way. But anyway, it looks dope. But the Rams traveling to Soldier Field to take on the Chicago Bears. It's crazy that Caleb Williams is 1 game away from the NFC Championship.
Y'all tried to throw that man in the trash can last season.
That's crazy. I
ain't say he's gonna get there, so don't be hitting me in the chat talking what I told you. I ain't saying he's gonna get there. I'm just telling you, it's just crazy that he 1 game away.
It is crazy that he's 1 game away. It's shout out to the Bears fans. I got some friends who are Bears fans. I'm happy they happy.
I do too.
Oh, you happy? They're happy now. Now you happy. Wait.
I'm happy they happy. I turned over a new leaf.
Since last week?
Yep. It was a rough week. I had to do a lot of soul searching all week, man.
Shout out to my dude Walt, man. I be on Chicago Bears fan, man. Them old Tecmo Bowl and then them early Madden days on that old Sega Genesis used to be legendary, man.
Your dude who?
My boy Walt. One of my homies I used to work with was a Bears fan. And we used to work overnight. And so in the mornings, instead of going home, like we supposed to be getting rest because we didn't work overnight, we get off at like 6 a.m. and most times roll to my crib and play Madden.
Not Walt that live overseas.
Well, I guess last I know, Walt was living in the North Side.
Okay, but not.
I know he's still here because I seen him not too long ago. I passed him. So, but yeah, we should stay up, work overnight, all night from like 9 to 6, and then get up instead of going to sleep. Get a bowl of cereal, some noodles or whatever, and go hard at it. Tecmo Bowl, and then later on to Madden. So yeah,
word.
I do walk. But yeah, man, it's gonna be a good one. I don't know if you've seen the line, Didge. I know at the last I saw, the Rams had gone from a 3.5 to a 4.5 as a road favorite.
Last I saw, it's still 4.5. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
I was gonna say last I saw it was 4, so it must have been before it went to 4.5.
Right now, I saw that they're flirting with it being about 19 degrees at kickoff.
It's gonna be a good one.
And the only thing you gotta wonder is that that injured finger of Stafford, is that cold affected any? Man, I don't know. But they about to come to some unreal temperatures out there. McVay said he ain't phased. He told the people on the interview, he said, I might come out there with a beanie or whatever, but we good.
What 19 feel like out there, dude?
19 is cold. It depends on how windy it is. And Chicago's
windy. Might be a little wind.
Yeah. I don't think it's supposed to be any snow or anything, though. Like, I think it's just cold. So
if there's any wind, I definitely like Stafford in the wind because the Rams offense, a lot of the passes they throw, they don't always have to be deep. They throw a lot of quick stuff. You know what I'm saying? Caleb, on the other hand, likes to get a lot of air under some of his football. Mm-hmm. So that's something to watch.
So that real feel, so that's like with the wind chill and is saying about -6 during game time. It is supposed to snow later tonight, so it might be a running game.
Yeah, and we know what are the Bears, like I think number 4, I think in the league in rushing, I believe, as a team. This something I believe they're top 5.
Let me see.
And the Rams will try to force it down your throat with Williams and Corum. Sometimes it's successful, sometimes it's not. But you know what their offense is like. If it's successful, we're gonna ride it. But if not, we're just trying to suck you in, create a little cushion between you and them and Puka.
The Bears are 3 in the league in rushing.
Whew. It's gonna be interesting. So how you think it's gonna go?
Man, I think it's gonna be good. I think it's gonna be a good game. It's gonna be the regular, a whole lot of Puka Nacua.
I get 19, 20 touches, huh?
It's gonna be heavy. I mean, 13 to 15 opportunities.
I thought that was your score at first. I was like, oh my God.
13. Now, if you ever hear me, I said this a couple years ago. If you ever hear me say like 13 to 15 or 6 to 10, like the score backwards, call somebody because something's wrong. Because I think people that say the score backwards are lunatics or just don't watch sports. That's just me. But anyway, I'm actually, believe it or not, I'm trying not to focus on last week's, tricking of the game. Well, not quite of the game, but tricking basically by the Rams. But man, Chicago at the crib in the cold. I feel like the Bears gonna get these people, bro. And I feel like I just want another week of Didge avoiding Bears greatness.
I told you I turned over a new leaf.
We're gonna see. We're gonna see if it lasts for more than 1 week, hopefully. I'm going with the Bears, man. And I think they're gonna have to put up a couple points to get this dub. So I'm going with the Bears touching that. I want to say 30. I want to say 30. I can't bring myself to do it though. 27. Oh, dang. I'm going with y'all score from Denver and Buffalo yesterday. Buffalo and Denver. 27-24. The Bears. I actually said bear down to a lady in the store yesterday.
JB agrees with you 100% because that's his score too.
Yeah.
Okay, JB, that's how we rocking.
Like I said, I turned over a new leaf. I'm no longer saying that the Bears are frauds. I think this is going to be a phenomenal game. It's going to be cold. LA is another warm weather team who might not be, ready for that cold weather, especially they say wind chill is 1 to 8. Let me tell you, that means you got to look at the real feel, and that's negative. And that is very, very cold.
Mm.
It's cold to do regular stuff. I know it's cold to play football in. And everything is lining up Bears. This should very much be a Bears victory. I say all that to say I'm still picking the Rams. 30-27. Matt Stafford, go out there and show them why you're supposed to be the MVP.
Oh.
What's your score?
30-27.
Like it. I like it.
See? This is last week. I'd have said a blowout. See?
I thought you were going to say by 10 at least.
My score is very similar. I had 30-27, but I just built it back to 30-24. I can see that 30-27. And I agree with you guys wholeheartedly. I do think the Bears could win this football game. I'm not going to pick them. I'm going to take the Rams. I think the Bears got a shot, though, because we've watched two things. We've watched the Rams, even as recently as last week, get out to these leads and start to crumble at the end. Got to hold on for dear life.
Mm-hmm.
What's the Bears' MO? They start slow. All these fantastic games that they've played and these comebacks and all this stuff, they've got lit late in the games. Come back. When they score 18, they came back with 18 down last week. Yeah. This is what they do. And we got two of the better offensive coaching minds going at it. That chess match alone is going to be crazy. That's like, I don't know, that's Charles Xavier and Magneto. I guess I don't know which one is which, but that's a chess match right there, like, to me. So somebody's going to have to pull something out. But yeah, I'm going to go with the Rams 30-24. Won't be surprised if either team wins this particular game, though. Other than the coaching matchup, I'm very interested to see the tight end situation too. Colby Parkinson has been outstanding. Tyler Higbee, what we gonna see from him or your boy Parkinson. Source your boy Parkinson. Colston Loveland on the other side. Like, tight ends can factor very well into this football game, man. So the one thing that Diggs didn't bring up, which he's been right all season about, I give him that, is the Bears are opportunistic, but they ain't necessarily knocking your socks off. They get the turnovers, and that's their bread and butter, but defensively, they like 29th over the overall defense.
Outside of getting turnovers, the Bears defense is 29 in the league. But they get turnovers like crazy, so it does hide it. Even scoring wise, like, teams score on them, they get turnovers so they can score right back with you. And their offense is phenomenal, but their defense is their liability.
Say that again. Their offense is what?
Their offense is phenomenal. I think they're top 5 offense in the league. Like, I've been saying it all year that Caleb Williams is great. It's their defense is the liability.
Word up.
All right.
I'll close it out like this then. I was surprised to see that this is only the third playoff game that they've played against each other in history. I'm surprised to see that.
No, Bears don't get to the playoffs enough. That makes sense.
All right. Well,
there we go.
Look at it that way, so I guess last time they played. Source, what do you think the last time they played? I'm gonna give you the biggest hint in the world.
I don't know.
The last time they played each other was a year that the great Hall of Fame Eric Dickerson was held to 46 yards. So what team do you think would be good enough to hold Eric Dickerson to 46 yards?
That would be 1985.
Yeah, I was gonna say that had to be the 85 Bears.
85 Bears on their route to the Super Bowl, the Super Bowl shuffle. So that's the last time they played.
No, this ain't the 85 Bears defense, so they ain't got to worry
No,
about that.
I was just saying it's the stretch since we've seen them play each other. And then lastly, the last time they played, the last time that the Bears beat the Rams was they actually beat them last year in week 4. But, of course, that was when our Puka and Cooper Kupp were both hurt. So neither one of them played in that game. So they did beat them in week 4 last year. So,
wait, what was your score, Brian?
Oh, my bad. 30-24.
30-24. Rams. Got it.
All right. And we shall see. But that's it. You guys got anything else before we get out of here, Diggs? I know you got the roll.
No, I got nothing else. Hope for a good day of football. Hopefully, the Patriots can pull it out. And like I said, I think because of the unfortunate situation of the Bo Nix injury, the NFL should do the right thing and bring that AFC Championship game to Foxborough.
Y'all scared to go to Mount High or something?
Clearly.
No, I told you on Thursday. We undefeated on the road. We could go wherever.
Yeah, y'all ain't playing Mount High though.
That don't mean nothing. We ain't have a chance to go. We didn't lose in Mile High. We didn't have a chance to go there.
Source, you got anything, man?
No, I don't think so. Tomorrow, for some of us, will be a day off, day of remembrance, of course. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. So tap in with me on TikTok. I'm sure I'm going live with some type of vibes. I don't even know what it's going to be. But check in.
What time?
Shoot. Don't give me the line. 10 a.m. Let's say 10 a.m.
Just check your TikTok, bro.
I unfortunately have to work, so I'm like, all right, let me. I can use some good working music,
There you go. Just subscribe.
I gotta ask the people out there about this FanDuel. I guess I need to get that pop up. They want MLK Day.
For basketball.
Yeah.
Don't that game start early tomorrow too? Like,
so it started years ago, and I just kept it going. So somebody will be in my inbox. Remember, probably Don be the first one.
Oh yeah, the Bucks play at noon
for the night, for tomorrow. I know it's coming. All right, I got nothing, guys. Only thing I have outside of the women's game at 2:00, I'll be watching Tennessee and Alabama. But for the real heads, while you're watching the game or getting ready to watch the game, ESPN 2, it's gonna be lit today, baby. So pull up your iPad or something. Number 6 LSU against number 13 Oklahoma. Aaliyah Chavez against Fly J and them. The Williams is about to be filthy, so make sure you tune in for that.
Right. LSU coming off a good victory. Didn't they just beat Texas, right?
Yeah.
Big one. So they blessed us with some crazy good games here, man. So we in the mix, man. We are in the mix. JB said go ahead and set it up. So I'm a set it up. Oh, there go Don. There you go. It's gonna happen. I'll get that set today, fellas. Just look for it. It'll be up there. All right. MLK NBA for tomorrow. All right. But that's it, people. We appreciate y'all rocking with us, checking us out. Hope everybody enjoys their day of sports or whatever you're doing. Hope we get a fantastic NFL day and nobody gets hurt. Then we don't find out about it until after the game. Hope nobody gets hurt at all.
Right.
Especially if they still playing. So, but till next time, we up out of here. It's the SBP, y'all. Peace.
Peace out.